Hi everyone, I'm Max Dilendorf, Europe-based attorney and the founder of Dilendorf Law Firm. Over the past 15 years, I've helped U.S. and international families on complex legal matters, from structuring businesses, cross-border planning, protecting digital assets, to litigating emerging issues like cybercrime, and developing long-term strategies for wealth preservation. And lately, I've seen a clear shift. Our clients are no longer just asking about domestic trusts or U.S. planning options. They are asking about Swiss private banks, offshore trusts in places like Cook Islands, Liechtenstein, Nevis, and strategies for diversifying assets outside of the United States. That's why I launched this channel, to talk about what's driving this shift offshore, what the actual options are, and how to approach this the right way. Why are so many U.S. families looking beyond U.S. border? Well, for starters, litigation risk. U.S. remains one of the most litigious places in the world. Some clients are focused on developing multi-generational estate plans that often incorporate elements like second residency or citizenship planning. Then there is the dollar. Many of the clients are concerned about where the dollar is headed in the long term. Some expect it could loosen out at 10-20% value over the next decade. And when you look at the numbers, the dollar has already lost over 50% of its value against the Swiss franc in the past 25 years. And so that concern starts to make a lot of sense. Add to that the fact that the US stocks are currently traded at approximately 3 to 4 times book value, while European markets are approximately at 1 to 1.5 times book value. And so some clients see that as a chance to diversify into markets that feel more grounded to them. We are also seeing more clients buying real estate in Europe, in places like Austria, Portugal, Italy, and other jurisdictions. But buying real estate abroad as a US resident isn't plug and play. You've got to think about local tax exposure, local estate taxes, estate planning, and cross-border rules and risks. That's where using an offshore trust or LLC to structure the purchase can make a lot of sense. What sets us apart is the network that we've built over the years. At Dilendorf Law Firm, we work closely with a group of private banks in Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and other key jurisdictions for private banking. We also partner with professional trustees and wealth management firms across Europe, South Pacific, and Middle East. These are the people who actually understand how to work with U.S. clients and how to stay compliant with U.S. law and regulations. Of course, offshore planning isn't one-size-fits-all solution. For many people, U.S. trusts may still be the best option. And yes, going offshore does come with the IRS reporting requirements and higher maintenance costs. But if you're serious about safeguarding your crypto, your assets, perhaps holding physical gold outside of the US, or just diversifying your wealth globally, offshore planning can be a powerful tool. And this is exactly what this channel is here to unpack. We'll dive into how Swiss private banking really works, how to legally open Swiss bank accounts as a US resident, how to structure offshore trusts or foundations, whether in Cook Islands or Liechtenstein, and how to build a diversified structure that works for crypto, real estate, and international assets. We will also cover IRS reporting like FBARs, Form 8938, and Form 3520, so you stay compliant every step of the way. Why so many Americans are attracted to Swiss banking in particular? Well, for one, Swiss banks like UBS or SIBA offer segregated accounts, meaning your funds aren't commingled with the bank's own assets. In the US, not all banks do that. If US bank fails, you're basically an unsecured creditor with just $250,000 of FDIC protection. That's it. Swiss crypto custody is also far more developed and 5 times cheaper than what similar custody solutions cost in the US. And finally, stability. The Swiss economy is strong, politically neutral, and backed by a currency that's held its ground. Since 2000, Swiss franc has gained over 50% against the US dollar, and that's a big deal. So if you are exploring offshore planning or just starting to think about your options, make sure to subscribe. I'm Max Dilendorf. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.